number 22, Mason Plumlee. At power forward, 6'7", number 0, Miles Bridges. Starting at shooting guard, 6'7", number 24, Brandon Miller. Starting at the other guard, 6'7", number 1, LaMelo Ball. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 11, Michael Beasley. Your Hornets head coach is Charles Lee. Give it up for your Charlotte Hornets.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. And it's Beasley in at the 3. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Bridges. Beasley, pass to Ball. It's Bridges on the wing. Checked by Randall. Beasley misses. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Now here's Randall. McDaniels from long range. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Back to Beasley. Screen by Bridges. Beasley, pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Miller. Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Now here's Gobert. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Lakers.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
Here's Ball. Beasley with it. Out to Bridges. Back to Beasley. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Beasley's got 5 now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Outside McDaniels. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. 5 on the clock. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist from Randall. McDaniels gotten his second bucket of the game. Ball outside. Miller against Conley. Back to Ball. For three. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Gobert. Off with the layup. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And the basket by Bridges. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Pounded by Ball. Lets it fly. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Bridges, a screen on Randall. Beasley with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley looking for an opening. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Shot on the wing. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Beasley into the lane. The 3 from Ball. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. From outside the arc. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Beasley with a screen on Conley. Now here's Beasley. Here's Miller. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And Minnesota with possession here. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Randall. The rebound by Bridges.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Beasley for 3. Connects from downtown. Beasley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
Here's Randall. Gets his 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, Randall doesn't back down from physical coverage. In fact, he welcomes the challenge.
Ball outside. Back to Beasley. Over McDaniels. Beasley misses. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Conley. Here's McDaniels. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. From the arc. The rebound by Beasley.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Up and in on the layup. And it's a 7-point Hornet lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Randall outside. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Timberwolves trail by 9. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range, by and large.
Charlotte leading by 15. On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Dillingham. And it's Ingles in at the small forward.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Back to Beasley. Crosses over, and that's 2 points on the layup. Beasley's got 17.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
He knew he was going to take the bump. DiVincenzo converted anyway. That's just tremendous focus.
Man, the pass to Beasley. Offensive board. Timberwolves trail by 15. Pass to Dillingham. Fires from deep. And another 3 from Minnesota.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Shoot from the elbow, and another basket for Charlotte. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. To the paint. Here's Diabate, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Randall outside. Releases from 15. And another basket for Minnesota.
Wow. Randall with a fantastic dribble move. We're seeing why teams use him as a point forward.
Here's Beasley, and it's Charlotte with another.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Sexton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. To the inside. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Here's Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Misses the three. Hornets leading by 17 and stolen by Edwards. Randall right side. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist with that last one. Now here's Sexton. He's got 5. Back to Beasley. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. There's a screen, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually, it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Here's Beasley, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Charlotte shooting their 2nd attempt at the line tonight, and Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Juzang, and Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Stan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Hornets leading by 17. It's Beasley on the wing. Pass to Diabate. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Randall. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Sexton. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Sexton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Back to Conley. Will it go? Sexton grabs the board.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Williams punches it home.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Randall outside. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
Beasley outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Beasley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Plumlee's checked in for Diabate. Bridges comes in for Williams. And Brandon Miller subbed in for Sexton. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. For 3, Randall. Offensive rebound. McDaniels against Beasley. Back to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks down the triple. McDaniels got 9.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Beasley, the pass to Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Beasley into the lane. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Outside Conley. Miller against Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Off the mark there with a three.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Good. 8 points for Miles Bridges.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Ball passes to Beasley. Bridges outside. Fires from the wing. And Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. McDaniels from long range.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And the ball out of bounds. So it's the Charlotte Hornets with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets, they're no joke. They've been the class of the division, and I think this is just...
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Charlotte Hornets.
They're giving a master class.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. All right, let's find out the news on Colin Sexton. Allie LaForce has the update.
Guys, the head athletic trainer for Charlotte let me know the status. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. And it being so early in the season, this is a very frustrating turn of events for him and the entire team. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information.
Well, that's a big setback for him and his team. But look, with all the advances in sports medicine, training staffs are so good these days. We've seen guys recover from this type of injury and come back even better.
Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. And it's Beasley in at the 3 slot. That's the Hornets 5. Out to Bridges. Randall with a steal. McDaniels with it. Beasley covers. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Hornets leading by 18. Beasley outside. Miller finds Beasley. It's Bridges on the wing. No good on the 3.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break, missing their first 3 shots.
McDaniels passes to Randall. And here's McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Plumlee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy, missing 4 in a row to start the third.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Randall. Hounded by Ball. Randall against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got assist number 8 now on the night.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense. Well, respected both on and off the floor, Conley is one of those guys that leads by example.
Good on the second one. And after that surprising Karl-Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Miller outside, pass the ball. Beasley outside. It's good from the top of the key. Beasley's got 30 points. The
playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Edwards against Miller. Inside. Oh! Rudy on the lob!
Well, I like when Gobert's teammates use his length on offense. Textbook alley-oop there.
To the middle. Out to Beasley. Back to Bridges. Fade away. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Beasley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Randall, good.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Ball passes to Beasley. Now here's Bridges. Puts up a deep three. Beasley misses.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Off target with the three.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Outside Edwards. Shot is up. Here's Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
Beasley out to Bridges. McDaniels against Beasley. Miller outside. Screen by Bridges. Miller, he's open, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Miller's got his second bucket on the night.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Gobert on the high post. Plumlee on him. Top of the key. Miller pulls it in. Hornets leading by 16. There's Ball with a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Conley finds McDaniels. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Beasley against Edwards. Beasley, that's good.
That's a go-to shot for him, and for defenders, very difficult to contest.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, BA. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And that one's good. Miller's got his third bucket of the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Randall. No good again that time. Hornets leading by 23. Beasley, pass to Plumlee. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 6.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Minnesota calls timeout. Changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Plumlee. Williams comes in for Bridges. And Knippel subbed in for Miller. Pass to Randall. Tries to break his ice. Back to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, huge night from McDaniels. With the defense he brings you, the scoring is a massive plus.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Mike Conley. Out to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Beasley. Pass to Diabate. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
For 3, Randall. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap. Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Edwards for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Beasley, pass to ball. The fadeaway. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Back to DiVincenzo. There's the 3. Knippel with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 22. Beasley for 3. He buries it from 3. Beasley's got 41.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Edwards against Beasley. Right side Edwards. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring-wise. Ants emerged as an elite player.
Beasley misses. Timberwolves shooting just 42% so far in the game. Edwards can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pass to Knippel. Beasley outside. Over Gobert. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
And Minnesota calls time here. So for the Hornets. Charlotte leading by 21. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Now Randall. They double Randall. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
That's good from Beasley. And he sinks the second. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. B.A., they're tough.
Outside Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. The three, DiVincenzo. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Beasley outside. Pass to Knipple. Here's Salon. Now Beasley. Ingles defending. Beasley outside. The fader. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Beasley's got 48.
Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
Down low. Here's Randall. Soft touch off the glass. 8 points for Julius Randle.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
Pass to Knipple. Here's Mann. Counted from distance.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
They set a pick. Randall outside. Takes the three. Can't hit that one.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Beasley for three. Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Reed. Now DiVincenzo. Count it. Good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Charlotte leading by 22. Here's Beasley. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Randall. And that one's good. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Edwards, he's checked in for Ingles. And so it's Charlotte with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And yes, another basket!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Beasley for three. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards, no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Beasley misses. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And they tell players, your career is short. maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Beasley, that's good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Edwards finds Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
Again! What an avalanche!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Here's Edwards. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Here's Beasley. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Some changes for Charlotte. Miles Bridges comes in for Diabate, and Brandon Miller subbed in for Green. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Dillingham. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Monday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks.
In that game against the Kings, that'll be game number 10 for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things. Should be a fun one.
And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Beasley against Randall. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. McDaniels finds Randall. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. And Randall no good on that one.
Well, you look at Julius Randle, his stats over his career. He's a forward who chips in different ways. An excellent passer for his size.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Randall outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Beasley for 3. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniels inside. He's against Bridges. Randall, good.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Ball left side. Miller, the pass to Beasley. Over McDaniels. Plumlee. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 20.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Conley. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. Off target from outside. Hornets leading by 20. Here's Beasley. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. For 3, Conley kept alive. And Edwards. slams it in.
Well, as a scorer, Edwards finds his points in so many ways.
Here's Beasley, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside McDaniels. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, when you're the size of Gobert, you're already living above the rim.
Ball passes to Beasley. Now Ball. Outside Bridges. Shot clock at 5. 18 feet out. And he sinks the jumper.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Timberwolves trail by 18. McDaniels, a screen on Ball. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Here's McDaniels. The three is in.
Look, when McDaniels can hit the three, that really helps their spacing.
Charlotte leading by 15. Outside Beasley. Outside Miller. Now Beasley. And stolen by Edwards. Goes up for the finish. And a quick 2 as he powers it in.
You can see Ant-Man light up on the break. Loves being in the open floor.
Beasley. Randall rips down the board. Timberwolves trail by 13. McDaniels. Another chance. It's good.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Miller fires. 10-footer is good.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Gobert. And he slams it down.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Hornets leading by 11. Beasley, right side. Now Ball puts up the tray. Yes, sir, with the 3.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Hornets.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Smooth.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
And stolen by Bridges. Beasley. No good. Ball against Conley. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence,